Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very nice hearty and warming Bovril, very wholesome indeed. So welcome back to the game, and in the previous episode, sorry, I've just realised that this light is casting darkness. That's not a setting I thought we had on this illumination device. Obviously, it's a scorch mark from the multitudes of fires we've had in the kitchen. Either way, welcome back to the game. And in the previous episode, we were sort of spinning our wheels, so to speak, in that we have a bit of an issue. Basically, we have uncooperative prisoners. There are legendary and gang members, and they do this, basically. They turn up, they kick off, we're going to lose another guard, and there's not much I can really do about it. And, oh, actually, no, I think they have actually surrendered. That was good by Guard Bailey there. Anyway, yes, we have an issue in that they kick off and they fight, and that means that we're constantly replacing staff members. And what is the solution? Well, the main solution, as is often the case, is money. We can fling money at the problem and make a lot of the issues go away, which is where the sort of challenge lies, in that if we had unlimited money, we would have the best guards possible, we would have loads of snipers, we would have loads of armed guards and all of this sort of thing, and it would reduce the issue that we're having with these inmates. However, we don't have unlimited money. In fact, I've sort of sleepwalked into a situation where basically, this is a failed save. This is failure state. We are out of money, and I can't get any more. So this episode is going to be a bit of a tutorial. One, what not to do, in the sense that don't do this. It's totally messed up, and it's my fault entirely. However, is it recoverable? I think it is. Let's get on with it. So first things first. Let's pause it. I'm going to go over to grants, and basically, I'm going to pick up whatever grant is the best. So there's one for 30 grand. We're picking that up. The idea here is to reduce this bank loan and make as much money we can with what we've got. And that means, in this case, going to extras and map settings, and we're going to change our warden. The pacifier reduces the overall temperature in the prison, making your inmates less likely to cause trouble. I don't think it does a damn thing, because basically they kick off anyway. However, we can get the ecologist. Someone who has vast amounts of experience working with green energy. The ecologist can have a very positive effect on these power sources, increases the power output of all green energy sources, also doubles the value of both exported energy and recycling. Basically, we are exporting at this stage a decent amount of money. It caps out at 5,000. Guess what? Caps out at 10,000 now. We are doubling the amount of money we are making by exports. Also, what's actually really handy is if you go over here and actually connect up several of the green energy sources that you haven't done. So I'm going to also place this in there. I'm going to buy another one of that. I'm going to sell the cable here, because otherwise that will connect up and break the grid. I'm going to sell a lot of this cable here because it's extraneous, we don't need that. And, I'll just cover it now. Yes, this is Gareth Shopland, who is dead on the edge of the map. Expanding to the north and to the west does nothing, it just basically moves them over. So yes, he's permanently stuck there now, and there will be a guard somewhere that is always trying to escort them to this hearse. Nice. What else can we do? Well, I'm going to sell a lot of this stuff here, and in fact what I'm going to do is go over to our staff members. I'm going to get rid of our guards, our snipers should I say. I'm going to get rid of dog handler, I'm going to get rid of some workers, I'm going to go to programs, I'm going to stop all programs apart from the disarming certification. I'm going to stop gang rehabilitation. I'm going to go to policy. I'm going to have low quantity and low variety meals to save money. While I'm here, I'm also going to change everybody to lockdown instead of solitary for a couple of reasons. Firstly, supermarks, there we go. Firstly, the idea is that basically if prisoners kick off, so if Bailey kicks off, they go to this solitary. In reality, that doesn't necessarily happen. They're just escorted to somewhere else, so it could be over here, which is a bit of an issue. Secondly, if they are punished in here, it means they've got all of their stuff, like the bookshelves and things like that. Our people mentioned about the bookshelf, should put it closer to the bed. The bookshelf is actually big enough to cover that, so that's all fine. I do think, however, the TV we probably have to change, but it's an entertainment need, so I'm not really too bothered. Anyway, where else do we go from here? Oh yes, it's over to objects and dismantle, and I'm going to dismantle all of our guard towers. And yes, we are now at a point where I am literally liquidating assets in order to survive. That asset is on me. I shouldn't have spent all of this in the first place. The idea was there, it just wasn't a good idea. So we're going to get rid of all of that and we're going to sell them. Also, while we're on here, land expansion and micromanagement. The former we will be using for, well, making money again, and the latter, I just want to double check some of our setups. Yes, indeed. Okay, so we have told them to remove a lot of these, which is fine. I'm just gonna make a note now because I know people are gonna mention it. I am ignoring these prisoners now. This is not Prison Architect. This is Financial Recovery Simulator. If they kick off, they escape. I don't care at this stage because this is a failed game. This is a failed save. If I just continued on sleepwalking into the issues that I've created for myself. However, this is hopefully a thing we can recover and get back to it. People have said, "Oh, just put the unlimited money mutator on." Yeah, we could do that. It would just, however, make it not easy because it's never going to be easy with legendary and gang-only inmates. However, at least, yeah, I could. It would work, but I'm trying to do this as organically as possible. So, getting rid of some of these loans here. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. Green energy goal 9 complete. The output of all green energy power sources has been increased by a factor of 2. So we're now making even more money. In fact, this probably is overproducing and we need to move things around. We will see about that. That noise means land expansion. Yes, it does. What does that mean for us? It means getting a bigger bank loan again and buying the land. Because we're going to do some measurement. I believe it's 10. It is 10. So I'm going to say from here, 10. Like that. And from this point, forestry. We can make a lot of money with forestry. However, there is a sort of lead time to it. There we go. Just get rid of that. It takes 5 days in-game to have trees go from saplings to being cut down and you making money. We obviously need to get on that as soon as possible. Walls and doors, and fencing. And I'm going to put in a fence here and here. Also up there. And then down there. I'm also going to dismantle those. So, there we are. Problem with that is, obviously, this is going to take money, which we no longer have. Let's go for an increased bank loan again. Hang on a sec. Advanced protection and gang welfare. I know what's happened. Right. So, when you expand the land, it does something with the save. And the bug in the game is that if you have a third grant unlocked, it doesn't save it. So I can now pick it up again. Yes, that is called exploitation of unintended game mechanics. And you bet that I'm going to use it. Technically, I could probably just expand all the way around. It costs 30 grand, and then I could expand to the left for 20 grand, then pick the grant up again for 30 grand and make 10 grand profit. I could do that. I'm not going to go that far. I am, however, going to hire some more gardeners. Not too many, because basically they take a little time to plant, but when they're not planting, they're just standing around doing nothing. So, do we hire a couple more? Oh, it's only 50 per day, so they're actually not terrible. We don't need farmers. We will need more, probably, workers, because... Why will we need more workers? Because it's workers that cut down trees. I was going to say there's something there that is reminding me. Gang members are furious. Yes, they are. What I am going to do, I'm going to redress the balance here. I'm going to check over for the food distribution. Food is distributed correctly. So it goes from the kitchen to here and then supplies these. But, is there an issue there? Oh, Stephen Malone. Stephen Malone. Murdered by prisoner. I'm guessing John Rowe here? I believe so. Anyway. I'm going to go to rooms and I'm going to remove all of these cells. Why? You hear? Because when I redistribute it, it should rebalance that. There we go. Okay. So we are exporting power. We exported about 8 grand there, which is good. I can decrease my bank loan a little bit. But I have to be careful now because we've got a 27 grand bank loan. Interest is 1,355 generic units of currency per day. That's not accounting for all of the other fees. So, bringing in food, repairing things. The repair bill is actually one of the highest bills that we have. Yeah. However, let me just see what I can make that door open so they can fix that. Yes, there we go. Yes, so we need to not be in the red, because if we do that, it's a missed payment and basically it increases the loan essentially, which is not good, or the interest. How are we doing for planting? Planting's gone pretty well. You can see the cracking on with it over here. Oh, and these should be different trees as well, because that is technically, yes, they're going to be palm trees, whereas these are just going to be trees. Yeah. Okay. There's Matt Gilmer there, who's taken out a guard. So I think we only have about 15 guards now. Again, I'm not restaffing. Not yet. I'm just here to make more money and make this viable. Because once we've got that, then we can put in all the extra guards, all the extra training. And this is teetering on a knife edge. How are we doing for power? Power export is good. I'm tempted to get another big bank loan and put in more power around here. Or do we try to pay off the bank loan? I'm going to try something. Oh, no, can't. There you go. Can't get any more money because, there you go, our credit rating is going down. Maximum loan is going down. And a water pipe has burst. And I can't afford to fix it. Yep, can't afford to fix that. Okay, what have we got over here that I can sell? Oh, more guard towers. Sell object. Sell object. Sell object. Didn't realise there was this many guard towers. Yeah, that's all that's sold. Okay, I can now repair it. There it is there. And we'll prioritise that. Okay, good. Yes, I'd be tempted to get a bigger bank loan. Our credit rating will go up now. Get a bigger bank loan to put in some more green energy sources, because it's worth remembering that this is exporting. Well, at the moment it's on 8,000 and climbing. It's probably going to cap out at 10,000, unless it can go higher than that. But that's powering the facility. If we do this again, there we go. That's a good amount of money. If we do this again, building around here, when we connect it to the export meter, it won't matter, because that money is solely going to the grid. And these guys are, yeah, I mean, they're definitely up to, they're definitely wanting to break things, aren't they? That's their goal. Oh, well, this is prisoner, oh no, I was going to say guard dower, heading in, and again, they were one shot. Well, guard response. And I'm going to go over to here, and to electrical, and I'm going to put a wind-solar hybrid in. Now, it won't go there because there's a helipad, but it will go there. So I'm going to put one in, and then down here, I'll have our transformer, and then there'll be a gap, and I'll put that in here. And then we can export just from that one. Although, actually, there's probably another grant that we're almost done with. Green Energy Goal 8. Must not use a power station for 10 in-game days with prisoners present and gain 1 green energy source of each type. Cool. Free energy source. Danger levels going up. 2 prisoners say they're well treated, though. In terms of needs, that's a fairly decent list. There is a medium need for food because we're not actually giving them, like, the right amount of food, I guess. But there you are. There's Alexander there, who is running towards a tired Pain. And they managed to take off their stun baton. I'm in militia guard response. And just waiting for the exhausted Dutch to come out, and you'd think they'd taser them. Oh, but they haven't done taser training. Oh! And then Pain's been taken out by Raw. An exhausted Dutch has managed to subdue. Wow. Guard Dutch is so over it. Comes out, doesn't even have a taser, proceeds to batter both of these guys to unconscious, and then walks off for a nice cup of tea. Well done, Dutch. You deserve that cup. Anyway, how are we getting on over here? Not bad. This is built. Utilities, electrical cable. Yeah. Well, let's just run that electrical cable in like that. And this is now in. Batteries. Can't afford any more than that. This prisoner is acting out to simply reach their boiling point. Perhaps we aren't doing enough to our prisoners. Make sure their needs are satisfied, improve their living conditions, give them something to do. Hang on then. I mean, okay. Yeah, they're always going to fight. I'll ignore that message. Wiring. That's now in. How are we doing for grants? We can't pay off any more. So it is just a case of continuing on with this. There's the batteries, which are good. Is that yeah, it's another battery. There's some bricks. It says have they spawned an extra guard tower? I mean, it's the guard members that are furious thing, isn't it? Effect riled up. Let's try something. So, intelligence, gangs. It's okay. That's fine. Gangs. These two guys. So if I say end punishment and end punishment, that should reduce this boiling point. Yep, there you go. Coming right down. There's Bailey who's writing. Taser didn't work, but the stun button did. Good. Okay. We can see now that the gardeners are literally just breaking up leaves. So we'll get on that. Do I have a recycling bin? I don't think I do. So I think it is worth getting one. Although I can't afford a recycling bin, which is a very poor state of affairs, really. We'll make a fairly decent amount of money from the exports. Speaking of that, how much have we exported? Not much. But, you know, there's only one green energy source on this thing. So, oh, there's the power export. So, I'm just going to go for recycling. I'm going to put a recycling bin in here and here, because we make money from recycling. And I'll put one in there, and I think one in there. That should do quite nicely. So, 8 grand. Disarming certification's been done. Successfully trained 20 guards in disarming certification. That is fine. We can make lots of money if we had a death row. You know what? For once game, I actually agree with you. That probably would be a good idea, but I need to build it, and building it is the problem. Is that a prisoner? Oh, yes, this is Matt. Matt loves to try and break into the armory. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to dismount one of these weapons racks. It is basically just an ornament at this stage. You don't need to. I like the way the guards are just totally, like, not caring. And they're all exhausted as well. Even though we don't have staff needs. There's just... Yeah. There's some tired on this. Actually, it is a valid point. Why are these guys all exhausted and not gone on break? Because they can. I don't know why. I'm not sure. Anyway, I've told the workers to dismantle this weapon rack because I can sell it. Apparently I can't. Button doesn't work. I think it's because they were moving it. Okay. So the trees are getting there. Sell object. 850 generic units of currency. Not bad. I think another wind solar hybrid. Might be a bit risky to build at this stage. Our credit rating is 0. Not ideal. Oh, there you go. We're finally making money off recycling now. And this is Matt Gilmer again, who's destroying, but not their own stuff. Have you noticed that this electrical fence, by the way, does not a single thing? It really doesn't do anything at all. Guard response. I can't guard response there. We have to do one thing at a time. 25% for the disarming certification. Wasn't that 30% a moment ago? That's very... Hang on, that's Angel, a very, very brave worker who has gone in here trying to repair. And, well, it ain't happening. Right. There's them. Stopped. And guess there's Map Gilmer still breaking stuff. Oh, they're breaking all the pressure plates. They're the expensive ones. Oh, now they're trying to escape. Bye. That's actually fine, because we get more money for them bringing them in. Yes, I'm a very bad warden. But this is part of the challenge. It's part of the challenge. Another death. And another escape. Cool. We're getting two. Oh, we're getting two prisoners in, and one of them's a legendary. I mean, they're all legendary, we know, but yes, 15 grand. Yeah, that's good. I can pay off some of this bank loan, and I do stress some of it because I still want to keep some, because otherwise our credit rating will never improve. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Prisoner Rose taking out how many guards? 1, 2, 3, 4 guards by the look of it. So I'm actually, I mean, I don't have a choice. I have to restaff. 1, 2, 3. It's all I can really afford. Wow. I mean, I wouldn't have expected them taking out all them guards. Store prisoner in hearse. Ah, there we go. That's the thing I'm on about. The guards are trying to store this prisoner in a hearse. There's the prisoner intake, which is good. Can decrease the bank loan a bit. Actually, no. I'm going to keep it as is. I'm going to spend some money on wind solar hybrids. Probably that amount of money. And obviously danger level is ridiculous because of gang members being punished. So if I end the punishment for King here, it'll then go back down. Okay. So that hearse better have some good springs on it. Yeah, we've got, oh, a lot of the trees who are coming to fruition there. This is good. Leader being punished again. Destruction, attack, staff, murder, 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 and plus 12 more. Murder, 100 years, plead guilty. How are they not on death row? Because we haven't got it on, I guess. End punishment. And then do they immediately then riot? Because of course they do. Gangs again. So I'm going to end punishment. And see how we get on. Guard response over here. Send 4 guards over. Nope, guards are not bothered. Guards are totally not bothered. Right. Again, gang members furious. I don't think there's anything I can really do about it, truly. Because I go, oh look, hang on. Interesting. I've no person on that door control system. Because all the guards are... Basically, they're not free. Let's open that door. See if someone can repair it. That's John Rowe, I think, tried to escape there. And I wonder how much we made from recycling. Ooh, 40. I don't know what we're recycling, but hopefully it's alright. Let's, I think policy-wise, I am going to go medium and medium again. Just things seem to be better when that was the case. See, again, if we had better trained staff and a lot of snipers, we wouldn't have to just wave guards in. Not that I'm doing it, it's just they're doing it. Because that's what they do. There's 4 guards here. And there we go. Like, armed guards would be pretty good, but like it's the staffing levels. How are we doing for grants? Oh, it's not too bad. And, I realise, trees. So I'm now hiring some more workers, mainly because we've lost a lot of them. But also now, we're going to start to export. Dismantle trees. That's good. How much are we doing for export? Doing all right. I will finish off the batteries. Green energy goal 8 completed. 1 green energy source of each type will be delivered to the prison free of charge. Excellent. Well, a solar panel can go in here probably, or do I put them around here? I think, yeah. Well, wind solar hybrid is going to go there. I'm going to probably put in. Well, one will go there. The one will go. Hang on, there and there, which means the solar panel can go in here, and the wind turbine I can technically put there. I'm not a big fan of the wind turbine being right next to where rotor blades are. I mean, this is just a dangerous place to land anyway. I think I'm going to put it in here because it'll connect up to that, and then we'll probably be maxed out for the export there. And here we go. This is what all this has been about. 5 in-game days, and all of these trees are now being chopped down. But we planted them pretty much in one hit. However, they're going to be cut down and replanted at varying rates now, which means this should be a constant extra bit of income, which I have to use on basically getting more and more guards. 1, 2, 3, that should do for now. Naturally, the issue is that the workers have now got all of this to deal with, which means we probably need some more workers. Like so. Do I decrease the bank loan by a bit? Or do I spend it on green energy sources? I think I'd spend it on green energy sources to try and... yeah. To try and get that money rolling in. Keep it rolling in. Wind solar hybrids. And look at all them logs. Now, here's the thing. I think we could just go to selling. And that would give us, for that stack, 425. But I don't know if you get more money by letting it export itself. I have heard that that is the case. I don't know how true it is. But all of that is to be cut down. I'm going to wait and see what the export is like. Bailey is escaping. Mate, I'm opening the doors for you. Just give me a bit of time. You can... right, leave. Look, just go north. There's only 2 fences. It's easy. No problem. Crack on. Failure state is not a thing. Bye. We're in the logging business now, not the prisoner. Looking after business. Dearie me. Right, okay, I do want to prioritise the building of this now because, yes, it would be good. There's all of the workers doing that. Do you know what the galling thing is? That basically I'm going to have to remove storage because what the workers do is they bring all of these logs to storage and then they bring it to exports. Whereas if you just have exports, it goes straight there. Don't know why that's a thing. It just is. Are we double checking the wiring? Yes, it's definitely exporting. And that financial export meter is going up. That's going up. And that is... oh, everything's broke. Something's happened. I've happened and messed it up completely. Right. Sell utility these 2. And that one. Oh, what? I can't export. Can I do that? That'll still work. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Oh, yeah, I can't have it there. Dismantle. Okay. Prioritise that and get that done sooner rather than later and put this in. Yeah, that was on me. Max speed this out. Get those put back in. Where can I put the wind turbine then? I think I will place it over here. I don't want to place it down here just because it's going to mess up the sequence of it. Oh wow, the game's been very sensible there. It moved it from here to here rather than... I was going to say put it into storage, but we don't have storage. There's power export, which is good. We can get more if we need to. I'm just waiting for these utilities. Oh, they're actually in. Switch all on. There we go. We're back to normal. Good. So there's exports. Decrease the bank loan by a bit. Our credit rating is still going up. I think now... Wind solar hybrids. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because trees are still going out. The exports are just going to keep improving. In fact, if anything, we need more workers. Yeah. Yes, we officially have more workers than guards. Oh, dearie me. And the CEO's calling. Board decided to experiment a number of cost-saving measures. Oh, don't say you're going to reduce the meal quantity, are you? Yeah, meal quantity and variety to low. Fine. The game is forcing it on me. Low and low. We can't even do the grant for that because we don't have the inmate nutritional research. We need at least 20 prisoners to do that. And... okay, that person's now taken out. I think with the way things are going, I can start some extra training now. And maybe getting a better balance of looking after as opposed to just making money. Because it feels like we've sort of turned a corner now. We're exporting a lot of energy. We're making probably... well, this bottom one's going up faster than the middle one because the middle one has to power the entire facility. So we're probably going to make 10 grand a day. No, 20 grand a day on power exports. Plus, there's all of this now. And then there's all of this. But I think we can now start to finally think about actually running this as a prison again. Rare thing, I know. Oh, darn it. The bank balance has gone to a point where it's negative again. Okay. I need to sell that. And there we go. So, the reason for that is to make sure this credit rating goes up. Start repaying a bit of this loan. How is this thing? Power export meter's good. I'm going to probably put in another wind solar hybrid. Probably 2, actually. And there's that done. You know what I can do as well? I can actually do this. And that. Because all of those should be connected up anywhere. So just get a bit more money. There we go. Okay. Well, that's been a bit of Prison Architect. Or what not to do and how to fix it simulator. I think we've turned the corner. I think I've managed to save the save essentially. But all we've really done is not fail. We haven't succeeded. We have all of the inmates, they're kicking off. We have... well, we need to fix it. So what do we need to do now? We need to get more staff. We need to train the staff up. We need to basically... Is that Harry Dresden? Harry Blackstone Copperfield Dresden, I believe. Excellent. Anyway, we need to get more prisoners in the long term. But I think we do more guard stuff first to look after what we've got. And pillows. We could probably put some pillows in. I think when they get destroyed, though, they don't get rebought. I'm not too sure about that one. Either way, hopefully this has been, if nothing else, of interest to anyone wanting an example of what not to do. That guy's trying to escape. But they were trying to escape via here. None of these guys want to stop them. They're all charging to the They're all charging to the armory. Yeah, and then there's an escape. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there. Next episode, I'll look at buying some more staff, I think. And pay off this loan. Cool. Alright. Hope you have enjoyed it. I'd say comment in the comments, but I don't think I want to read them. Hopefully we're getting there. It's been eventful if nothing else. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.